Riki is most likely the hardest character to master, but the most rewarding in terms of freedom of combos. Riki requires the most accurate positioning in the game to do moves and combos consistently. Thankfully, his down strong attack cheap shot can be cancelled into a short jump, which will fix most of his positioning issues. Riki probably has the worst air game, probably because he is busy trying to look cool. Look at his move in midair. He is literally laying in the air bored to death. Side strong attack Stone Fist is very unique, where you can cancel into almost any move from Stone Fist, while his arm is stretched out. Only exceptions are grabs, running attacks, and aerials. It has unlimited wall bounces. While his arm is stretched out, that is the duration that you can cancel into any of his other moves. So if you waited for the enemy to bounce off the wall and onto Riki, you can actually follow up with just about any move. Running strong attack bird kick is a 3-hit move where the third hit knocks up and back the enemy slightly and can follow up with quick attacks or down special. Enemies can be bounced off of walls from the third hit. Sadly, this move can't seem to cancel into anything else during its animation. Arco Flip can cancel into air special. The hitbox lasts about 80% of the duration of Arco Flip, so hitting near the end of Arco Flip will just go through the enemy and not hurt them. Arco Flip can bounce enemies off of walls and also follow up with quick attacks. When Riki starts to fall from the highest height during Arco Flip, you can also follow up with down special. Arco Flip can be cancelled into aerial special half moon kick. You can cancel into half moon kick from aerial strong attack into half moon kick, which is awesome. What isn't awesome is there is no knockup to extend the combo, just a combo finisher. For aerial grab pile driver, it seems Riki needs to be on equal height with the enemy to be able to grab them consistently, or else you'll end up doing his aerial special most of the time. To help with landing pile driver, once doing down strong attack to launch an enemy and do a short jump to follow up with 2 quick attacks and potentially strong attack, and then attempt to do pile driver. Pile driver does have a knockback and can bounce enemies off of walls to be able to do follow-ups. Neutral special Shadow Clones does up to 4 hits. Shadow Clones help gives Riki some much needed time to decide on how to follow up with just about any move, which is huge for his combo game. If the enemy is close to the wall, the enemy will be bounced off of the wall. Up special Arco Dragon is a 3-hit move, can cancel into aerial strong attack and special, but it's really hard to hit aerial strong attack without a wall. Each hit can knock the enemy off of walls and can catch just about any enemy far and high Riki can launch. Side special Glamour shot does up to 16 hits. Hands down the most unique special in the game, and would have been the best combo extender if he wasn't posing for so long, increasing his end lag. Summoning a dark ball of energy that lasts about 4 seconds. After that 4 seconds is up, the ball explodes and the enemies will be knocked away from the center of the explosion. Sadly, he can't bring out 2 of them because the new one will replace the old one, but one is still enough to make him do longer combos. Glamour shot can be moved in any direction, depending on which move Riki does to hit it, which can make for some fun combos. The bad thing is, Riki's position is very strict to get the ball to bounce the enemy in the direction he wants them to go. Down special Stone Fists are Riki's best combo extender because It's the most consistent, and it's one of his 2 moves that will knock up the enemy when they are laying on the ground. Stone Fist will knock up the enemy and far away when the enemy is standing on the ground, useful as a crowd control move. The best part is when hitting this move while the enemy is in mid-air and about to hit the ground or is already laying on the ground. While the knockup is small, Riki can follow up with any standing strong or special attack, with the exception of neutral special. This gives him a lot of freedom on what to follow up with depending on how far the enemy is from Riki. If the enemy is on the same location as Riki, down and up strong attack can hit. If the enemy is slightly behind Riki, up strong attack can hit. If the enemy is behind Riki, you won't be able to get them unless they actually bounce off of a wall. Or you could follow up with another Stone Fist while turning around and facing the enemy to follow up. That's all for Riki. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if I left anything important out. Kyoko's is coming late next week. Stay tuned, like and subscribe if you haven't already for more River City Girls 2 content.